Oh, oh god. Oh god, he actually hit me. Oh god. I've got my tongue out, that's when you know that I mean business. Right, okay, ready.
So wait! Found her. There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You ain't finish him.
Oh god. That's the way that goes, unfortunately. Don't mess with me. Do not mess with me. Do not mess with me. Do not. Jill, just putting her little sword away.
I don't see any more.
This hand drip's killing me, mate. Absolutely killing me.
The plan
Feels like I've got a pin stuck in my hand.
It bloody worked.
Did bloody work.
We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My
So I need 4 of them.
Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll
She won't
move
take it well.
swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve.
What's the blight in
To
it?
preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we
It's the
fell,
blight.
another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements?
No.
A sound strategy, my lord.
Press forward. Towards the end of the game. Press forward towards the end of the game. Those roofs are in good condition, given the disrepair of the buildings.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
Lord Byron.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And
Lord Byron.
appearances must be maintained.
Of
Were the
course.
Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so,
Yes,
though
of
it
course.
sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
It's a mask. It's a clown mask.
It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Oh. Burnt blade.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Right, here we go. Let's move on by. Walk on by. Walk on by. Whoa, this looks like a cutscene, doesn't it? Let's get this cutscene on the go. Rosefield Manor. Rosefield Manor. Who's this? The mum? Oh no.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
Whoa, look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Clive Rosefield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
I doubt that. I doubt that. I doubt that, mate.
You would mock me as well?
He's mocking good.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Oh, that was sweet, wasn't it? It's
Curse thee,
nice little moment.
infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddu in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
Bless him.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Oh, you know what's going to happen here, don't you? This uncle's going to be dead soon, 100%. Because we've made such a wholesome moment.
To one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
She was a bit horrible before, wasn't she?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
We want to smash all the crystals.
It has been 20 years, Clive.
We want to
The nation your
smash
father and your
all the
forefathers
crystals.
fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be
We
otherwise
want
had
to
I the courage
smash all
of
the
my
crystals. Smash all the crystals. Smash all the crystals. Right now. Want to smash all the crystals. Smash all
if
the
it's a
crystals.
ship you require,
Smash all the
a ship
crystals
you
now.
shall have. I've a galley in port
And then we
recently relieved of her
go.
cargo. She can be outfitted for the
Then
voyage in a
we
matter of
go.
weeks.
So you believe us then?
Then
About
we're
everything?
gonna smash all the crystals.
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw.
Oh my god, the music. The
Which, if
music.
I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
Oh, Byron's
This will
a
be
boss.
fun.
What's wrong with Jill? What's wrong with you, Jill? What's wrong with you, Jill? Jill, what's wrong with you? Wrong game. Should be in Resident Evil.
Over there.
Not Final Fantasy 16.
She's a fine
Resident
ship,
Evil.
isn't she?
Resident
outfitted, She'll
Evil.
bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Definitely something on Jill's mind.
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice.
I'm going to get this soundtrack, mate.
Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could.
I'm going to get this soundtrack, mate.
And so
Amazing.
I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
Ugh. Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand?
I think so, Jill.
I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
Yeah, you do. You do. You do need to come to terms
And
with
when
your
you
past.
do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Yep. Yep. That's what you need
Just
to do.
promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Now, let's stop all this foolishness. Go to sleep. Stop all these feelings. Go straight to sleep. Go on, Torgal. The electric dog. Right. So where am I going now? Where's he going now? Going to here. I think. Am I? Or is there anywhere else? No. There's nowhere else to go except the hideaway. So let's go to the hideaway. Here be monsters. Don't go down there
Only the
because
founder knows what awaits us in the
you
Iron Kingdom.
be monsters.
But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
You missed. Right. Let's have a look at. Let's have a look what's going on down there. Let's go and speak to Viv. You're Viv.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
Well, you're part of the
It is not
way
your
to
company,
progress this
but your
game, unfortunately,
counsel
Vivian.
that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea.
The
There was
boiling
a time
sea.
when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Right. Okay.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's Eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island.
The Iron
With
Islands.
it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
Sounds pretty intense, that, doesn't it?
The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drustanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drek's breath.
And I'm going
Had
to
things
smash it.
unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same.
Destroy the Mother
Not much
Crystal.
else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Yes. Yes, Jill, are you ready, my dear? Here she is. Yes, Jill.
We'll be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drek's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him.
Ah,
It's
perfect.
what I need to do to put the past behind me.
Yep.
What I need to move forward.
Yep. Yep.
And I
yep.
know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Hang on a second.
Always.
Is this a
I'll be
slow
beside
burn
you, too.
romance starting?
We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Getting a hint. Getting a hint there. Just a hint. Right, let's literally go to this place. Come on. Oh wait. Well, I can go anywhere. I can go anywhere. I can go all these places now. Everywhere's open for me to go. I can go here. What's this? What's this? Yeah, we're not going over there. We're just going to go there, aren't we? Let's just go there. Bugger it. Bugger it. This is where we get the jacket shot. Oh, wrong game. Hopefully there's no sin in the water. Getting a good feel, are you, Clive, with your gloves on?
Useful trick. Freezing and throwing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes.
Oh, she's got acid reflux.
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Rennie's.
This may be the only chance I get to go back.
Give a scone.
My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
Oh no, Jill's gonna die, isn't she?
All right.
She's gonna die. Oh, she's so happy. Look at her little face. She's so happy she's going back. To kill the man who was nasty to her. She's gonna stab him.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Whoa, it's a
Drake's
mother
breath.
crystal. Mother crystal, that like. Whoa, look at that. That's a mother crystal. Motherfucker crystal. That's a mother crystal. Oh, this looks like really pleasant. There's nobody coming down to attack us or
Strong
anything.
currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is
that's
inside
the
the
explanation.
mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
I can't wait until I smash this mother crystal. Like, literally, just me, Jill and Dorgal. I can't wait for that.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I.
Whoa,
13
music
years,
again.
This rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood.
Just run through
They
here.
don't guard it.
Whoa, look at this
Perfect
bit.
little shortcut.
Let's get a bit of this on the go. Right. Oh, a bit of ether. Straight through this gap. Right, now.
They're all the Kashik.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
The only way past them is through them. Well, I'll be all undead. Nice. Through here. I forgot a gate needs to be opened by the R2 button. For some reason. I'm not entirely sure why.
An earthquake.
Oh,
They
something's
happen all the
happening.
time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
Whoa, look at this. Toggles. Very nice. Let's have a look at the view. It's not a bad view. Give it 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Oh, what's that thing there? Seems like some sort of... What's this? Some sort of ogre?
From there.
Left its little club. Decent club that, like, isn't it? Left its little club, but that is a decent club, that, must admit. Let's get a high potion on the... Oh, I used a high potion. That was silly, wasn't it? That was silly. Didn't want to use that as... Potion. I didn't want to use that. I didn't want to use that. I wanted to use another potion. Let's open this. Oh yes. This looks like an area for a battle, doesn't it? Oh, water battle. Looks like a nest, doesn't it? Bit of a nest.
Look at this place. What a mess.
Wonder what this could possibly be. Right, I need to go and finish this stream, I think.
Wait.
Wait. This is a nest. Oh. Oh, a Marlboro.
Nothing a shelter for Zarya can't handle.
Great.
Just like old times.
Be sure to keep clear of his paw.
Believe me, I mean to.
That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
Shoot this motherfucker. Oh god, now what's gonna happen here? Precision cut. Come on, you bugger. There you go. There you go. Perfect. That's that one dead. Goodbye. Goodbye. Dead. Easy as that.
Press on.
Yes. Why not? Why not? That's warm in here.